Hello, what a day, man, it's beautiful. Out on my morning walk this morning. Got some cows behind me, they were giving me the daggers as I was walking past there. Just thinking, I wonder if he tastes as good as we taste, I don't know. But yeah, what I'm going to talk about today is, I was thinking about the early days when I was growing a beard. So I guess maybe talk about the mistakes I made. Was it mistakes? I don't know. Was it mistakes? I don't think it was mistakes I made with my beard because I didn't know any better. But like back in, well, I've had a beard since, I've had facial hair in various forms since I was like 15, I guess. You know, I grew sideburns and then I had the wee goatee beard. Had a porno tash at one point for fun. And then various lengths of beard. This is obviously the longest it's ever been. But I don't know, beard was just a beard, right? It wasn't until 2011. In fact, here's a picture of me in 2011. The day of the race. I was racing with a broken back. I broke it 2 weeks before that race. And dosed myself on painkillers and kinesio tape on my back and stuff, and done the race. The rest is history though. And started Braw beard. As you can tell in that photo, this was before I even started Braw beard. It was before I even thought about Braw beard. That came about during recovery. Within the following year, I guess. But the thing, like, when I had a beard before it, as you can see in that photo, it was a complete mess. It was dry, it was wiry, it was brittle. And that was just the reality of it, you know. I just thought that's facial hair. It's more like pubes than head hair, you know what I mean? It's thicker, it's more coarse. I didn't realise you could actually soften it. So yeah, it wasn't until later on my wife was using hair oil for her hair, obviously. Expensive stuff. And it was working, you know, it was nice. Made it nice and soft, and I wonder if that works with my beard. And I had all these natural oils in the house from the massage course and stuff I was doing at the time, the sports therapy course. So I started making beard oil. But anyway, what I'm getting around to saying is, like, the mistakes I made, I wasn't aware of beard products. There wasn't beard products at the time. Like, Braw Beard was the first beard care brand in Scotland. One of the first in the UK. I think it was the second one. There was only one other that I didn't even know existed until I started Braw Beard. I didn't think it was a thing, but like, then I started using beard oil, or oil on my beard. It became beard oil. Started using it and it made a big difference. Made it softer, got rid of the itchiness, irritation, because one of the issues I had was the irritation under my beard and the helmet strap for racing mountain bikes, The helmet strap was irritating my skin underneath with the sweat and the facial hair, and it was causing blotchy skin and spots, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was an issue. So I started using the oil and it made a big difference. You know, it calmed down the irritation, got rid of the dry skin, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's where the beard oil came about. And then I've met a lot of people since, as I've been on the journey, at events and stuff. People would say, oh, I'm too manly for that shit, I wouldn't put that shit in my beard. I'm like, dude, it makes a difference. It does make a difference. So they tried it and they felt the benefits of it. So see, that was one of the mistakes at the start, I guess, was not using products on my facial hair. I'm not saying I was too manly, but I just didn't know any better. Whereas now, you know, look at the beard oil market, the beard care market is massive. Sure, we still bump into guys at events and stuff who are too manly to use it. But then you see, man, I sound out of breath, don't I? What's going on? It's warm. But yeah, at events, people are like, oh, I wouldn't use that shit, I wouldn't use it. And they've got a halo of dandruff around their chin. I'm like, come on, man, it will sort that out. And at events, we have a lot of women come and buy the products for the man, because the man's too proud to buy it. So the wife comes, or the girlfriend or the partner, whatever, comes, buys it, takes it away, uses it, and then you see their name popping up on the website again. They've realised it works. It makes a big difference. Now, I know you're probably sitting watching this going, John, of course you're going to say that. you have a beard care brand, you're going to try and sell your products. Look, I genuinely, doesn't matter if you buy them or not. I'm going to keep making them. People are going to enjoy them. People enjoy the benefits. You don't. This isn't a pressure sales or anything. I'm just out a walk, explaining how Braw beard kind of started, how they make a difference. Use them or don't. Not too fussed. The other mistake I guess I made in the early days was pulling at my beard. I used to pull at the hair quite a lot. I used to pluck it, I guess. Yeah, pull it to the stage where it kind of plucked out. And then there's a name for it. I forget how to say it. Trig. I don't know. It starts with trig anyway. Trich. Or Philly or something. I don't know. Anyway, there's a name for it. I've done a video on it before, which I'll try and link in the description below if you want to check it out. It is a condition. It's anxiety, stress related. And I think that came from when my mum passed away in 2014. That was unexpected. And yeah, I think off the back of that, there was a lot of stress and anxiety came with it. I was in the business, I was still getting the business up and running at that point. It was a year and a half old. Braw beard was a year and a half old when she passed away. And, you know, I would have chucked in the towel right there and then. Would have just, that's it, job done. Yeah, the business was really small at the point. And I could have chucked in the towel. There's more on that on the internet, man. I've told that story loads of times, but that kind of led to me pulling at my beard, and I ended up with wee bald patches. Luckily it grew back, but I reckon if you pulled it long enough, same bit over and over, it might damage the follicle to the point it didn't grow back. Maybe there's spots that didn't grow back, I don't know, but there's enough coverage there to make it look like it did. So it's not like I go in and check every individual, you know, like a mad gardener who goes and checks every bit. Is that grown back? Is that grown back? I don't know. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. I don't know. I'm saying it's grown back because it looks kind of thick. There's a chance it's not. I don't know. But yeah, that's a thing. So if you find yourself pulling at your beard and plucking the hairs, you know, there might be underlying stress or anxiety there, because that is related. It's a related symptom or cause, and yeah. So if that's the thing you deal with, I know it's a lot. I think a lot of people deal with, but a lot of people don't want to talk about it. A lot of guys, again, maybe too proud to talk about it. I don't know. But yeah, that is a thing. So if you find yourself sitting at a desk or sitting watching TV, pulling at your beard, pulling bits out, there is a reason for it. So maybe try and work through the root off of that, figure out what that is, what's causing that, what's causing the anxiety, your stress, and work on that, and it'll help. It'll help. Yeah, it's kind of it. Do you like genuine? I don't know if I don't know. Can you post in the comments below if you pull at your beard? But maybe some people don't want to admit it. I don't know. But it is a common issue. Man, this is beautiful up here, isn't it? Look, this is amazing. There must be wee spiders flying about. I've got cobwebs on my camera. They were not there when I left. They're probably in my beard and everything now. So this guy's beard smells amazing. I've got what one have I got? Anniversary 24 in today, so a wee bit black pepper, a wee bit orange, a wee bit spice and citrus, man. It smells nice. That's what I've got in today. But yeah, this is beautiful up here. Why do I feel like I'm out of breath? I thought I was pretty fit. Mind you, I don't do much cardio these days. It's usually weights. There's a spider on the side of my camera. Yeah, I'll just leave him. Seems happy. What was I saying? Fitness. I thought I was pretty fit, but then I have been doing a lot of weights, not so much cardio. I used to be mad on cardio, mountain biking and stuff. I used to be racing most weekends or out practicing. I used to be super fit, cardio wise. And then I guess when I broke my back, I was like, well, when I broke my back, I joined a gym that done spinning classes, so at least I could still spin my legs on the bike without the risk of crashing. And then just naturally got into weights, I guess, to build the strength back up in my back, and then that just kind of stuck. I was like, fuck, cycling uphill again. I need an e-bike, that's what I need to get. I need to get an e-bike, help me get up the hills. And cycling uphill is dull. I don't enjoy it. I enjoy coming downhill very, very fast. I don't enjoy cycling uphill. But hey, there we are. Right, I'm going to wrap this. Thanks for joining me on my walk. Well, I'm going to try and do these more often, man. Just get out for a walk. And it's easy to say that when the weather's nice. When the weather's nice, it's easy to say I'm going to come out for a walk every day. See, when it's pissing with rain or windy, not so much. Not so much. Right, I'm going to go. I will see you on the next one, which will no doubt be in a couple of days' time. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. Right, catch you later. See ya.